Welcome to truthmafia.com. This is your host, Tommy Truthful, the number one alternative media platform. We just had another major bridge collapse. This one took place in Brazil, and this is coming right after the two major bridge collapses in China, one on April 22nd and one just a few days ago. Now, remember, we can't forget the Baltimore bridge collapse, as they're building up to a major one on the West Coast in San Francisco. But Texas is also flooding right now, and there's record tornadoes taking place.
U.S. Small Business Administration has approved his request for a disaster declaration for parts of the state.
Yeah, this follows the last round of severe weather, the flooding we saw back on April 8th. Counties included in the declaration are Hardin, Jasper, Newton, Orange, Sabine, and Tyler. This approval gives Texans access to low-interest home business and physical disaster loans so they can rebuild and move forward.
So that was from the last flooding that took place right before the eclipse. And now here's some footage of the flooding that just happened. And this is footage from May 3rd of 2024 over Goodrich, Texas. I mean, it looks just devastated. It's like Katrina. Now, what I have found out is they are systematically hitting us with geoengineering HARP technology. We just had tornadoes that acted extremely strange in Oklahoma. And why does Oklahoma matter? Well, we just had the anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing, which took place on April 19th, the beginning of the 13 days of preparation going into Beltane. And then this rare tornado took place on April 30th. We had 2 days left of that 13 days of preparation. And Oklahoma is right in between Kansas and Texas on this ancient ley line. So it makes sense why we're seeing Texas and Oklahoma being targeted with this type of technology. It's to create their smart cities. Unusual tornado events over Oklahoma, clockwise spin and looping path observed. So that was on 4/30 of 24. They called it a meteorological anomaly. And it unfolded in southwestern Oklahoma. Thunderstorms of unusual intensity birthed an anticyclonic tornado in Tillman County near the Texas border. What made the tornado truly exceptional was its clockwise rotation. So it was spinning the wrong way. Now here's the crazy part that we should watch out for the next few days. Tornadoes, guys, because today, May 4th of 2024, is the 17-year anniversary of the supercell that killed 13 people, including 11 in Greenboro. Now, this tornado, it started on May 4th, and there was 25 confirmed tornadoes on that day. The number exploded to 92 the following day, May 5th. And then the last day, on May 6th, there was 15 more tornadoes confirmed. So the reason I mentioned this too was because when I was reading the article about that tornado in Oklahoma that spun the wrong way, they mentioned this, and they said the last tornado to stop and then go backwards over its devastation area that it already hit was this tornado that took place on May 4th, 5th, and 6th, because I didn't even remember these. And I put it in my blog that I did on truthmafia.com.
Radar detected some strange things last night. Supercells, these mesocyclones as they're called, they're rotating storms. In the northern hemisphere, they typically rotate counterclockwise, almost always. Tornadoes also spin in that direction. But last night, radar detected an anticyclonic satellite tornado, as it's called, Marissa, meaning it spun the other direction, clockwise, and rotate it around, I guess what you would call this normal tornado. We're looking at velocity, and to dissect it is fascinating. Don't want to get caught up so much in it, but what we saw yesterday is very rare.
This past weekend was by far the most significant tornado outbreak so far in 2024. States in the Midwest and Great Plains saw what seemed like continuous tornadoes from Friday all the way to yesterday. The video is truly unbelievable. Wild footage was captured Friday of tornadoes tearing through Nebraska and Iowa to start the weekend. One tornado specifically was caught crossing over Interstate 80 north of Lincoln, Nebraska, with a visible wall of flying debris surrounding it. A wedge tornado was also seen outside of Harlan, Iowa, in which locals described as at least a mile-wide vortex. Then on Saturday, this outbreak hit Oklahoma. Towns like Sulphur and Marietta, south of Oklahoma City, were torn apart by the damaging winds. The direct path of the tornado, like Norman, Oklahoma, saw tree branches puncture insulation walls.
So what we need to be on the watch out for over the next couple of days is definitely tornadoes. And no matter what state, we should definitely be on the lookout for that, guys. And thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button, share this video. All of our links are in the bio on Instagram and in the description below on all other platforms. We love y'all. Knowledge is power. Truthful. Out.